watched another, like, more recent one, but not, like, too recent. I don't think I watched the 2013 one or 12 one or something, but it was a more recent one, and it was on, I think, on BBC. The first movie was in 1970, and it was really good, except the ending was kind of really bizarre, and I really didn't like the ending at all. Like, it was just, why? Why? Why did you have to end it like that? Because it's seriously, like, I think you could make a movie with just the first half of the book, which most movies do, just have first half of the book, and Wuthering Heights, not the whole thing, which I really enjoyed the first half, but most people enjoy the first half better than the second half of the book, but I really liked the first half, and the movie was really good until to a certain point where, Heathcliff kind of goes crazy, and then it totally destroys the book. I'm like, yeah, that's not how it ends. What the heck? Wrong with you? The second Wuthering Heights movie I watched, it was a two-part movie. It was 2 hours, I think, and it was really, really good. It kind of like started out with the second generation and kind of went backwards to the first generation and then went back to the second generation. So it was really interesting to see kind of a little bit of both worlds and both stories, and I really liked it. The ninth movie I watched was the original Carrie, and this one I rated a C. The original Carrie is not a scary movie. It's about a girl who has supernatural powers. She basically can do telekinesis and move stuff, items, with her brain and mind. And so when you get her angry, yeah, she tends to do that. Or get her feeling bad or something. So yeah. So I kind of got mad at some of the characters, like a lot of the characters. Not her necessarily, she didn't do anything wrong, but some of the other characters. And the ending was really weird. It was kind of scary, but it was like too weird. The 10th movie I watched was Battle Royale, and Battle Royale is a really, really good movie. I rated this movie an A. I really loved it. Excellent story. It's kind of like The Hunger Games, if you watch The Hunger Games, except it's more gory than The Hunger Games. I definitely think you should be over 17 to probably watch this, because it's gross and people's heads and blood gets out. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Kill Bill versus if we had Kill Bill and the Hunger Games squished together, that's what it would be. Except this is in Japanese, so, it really is interesting. They are on an island, they are teenagers that are trying to kill each other until one person survives. There is kind of a not a love triangle, but a love interest with the female and male, with the male, because the male is the main character instead of female being the main character. And it's a really interesting story. Now on to the TBR of November. What I'm reading now is The Almond Tree by Michelle Cohen Korzaki, and this is a book that takes place in Jerusalem, in Israel, and it's about these Arabian people. It's an Arabian family that lives in these like bomb shelters, but not really. Like the Jewish people have put, like, kind of made rules for the Islam people, that, or not Islam, for the Arabic people, where they have to live in these houses, and these soldiers take away everything. Like, they take away so much in this book, and it's really good. It's kind of heartwarming, but hopefully I will finish it. I am like on page 95 and it's still good. I'm taking it one step at a time. The next book I will be reading is on my Kindle, and this is The Wizard of Oz, which I do have this book, in fact. And this book is about, obviously I've read it, and it's about Dorothy and her going to the Wizard of Oz and, you know, her adventures there. So I'm so excited to read it again and really delve into that. The next book I am going to read then is going to be Tale of Desperatu, and this is by Jamie Michalak, and this is just based on the actual animated adventure from Universal Studios, so it is based on the movie, and this one has pretty huge print, so I'm probably gonna read this in a day. Yeah, so it looks really good. It's about an mouse who is kind of adventure, and then after this I'll probably be watching the movie or get the original book and read that. The next book I am going to read is called Twice Told Tales and Other Short Stories. This is an anthology I got from my grandmother because, you know, she can't, I mean, she could read, but she definitely doesn't have, you know, the eye capacity to look at this really extremely small print. And this book is basically talks about basically this has stories, so they have like different stories from him, and I really like Nathaniel Hawthorne. I haven't read that much from him, but I do like him, so I'm hoping to read all his short stories and love each and every one of them. And that's it for now, and have a great day. Bye.